Welcome to the 7-step system for a successful business. So, this is Emanuel Castellano here, and I'm trying to do cross platforms, YouTube, Clubhouse, and podcasts, etc. So, bear with me as this is the first time I go live and everything. So today I want to do something amazing and give tremendous value, okay? How many of us is okay with that? How many of us want things free that's valuable, that's worth your while and time? And I'll do my best to do so. So now, a little background first. The background of my story as an entrepreneur for life, right? Because I'm in it to win it. But it started a long time ago. But I save you the boring details of when I was born. So let's fast forward a little bit. And let's go with my failures. The failures that was really important to me. That are stepping stones till this day. Because I still learn from them, right? When we recap what happened. And technically, it started off with my inventions being stolen over and over again, like two times scammed, different occasions. And it was great because I learned so much and I strived so much and I was so ambitious. I never gave up and I kept going, and that's something I didn't take lightly. Thank God for that. I thank God for my entrepreneurial spirit, and I thank God that I keep moving forward, and I thank God that now I could serve others, give this tremendous value shortcut so others won't have to go through what I went through and suffer. So besides the failures and the events that took place during my success now, one thing I learned was you can't give up, and every failure is a stepping stone of what not to do. So they're actually pillars of success, right? If you look back, if you're a successful business owner, entrepreneur, what have you, and you look back, those failures, those teachers and mentors, it could be an object, person, or thing, actually helped you mold your success. And actually, if you look forward, and if you look now, you still see failures because there's always room for improvement. Always room to scale, and that's really important because a lot of people don't see it that way. Why me? Cry me a river. But guess what? It's all necessary for growth. There's no way anyone could reach the highest maximum potential in this lifetime. It's not possible. It's not designed that way, right? So anyway, we fast forward to what we have is the system that I discovered, which is the most highly profitable way to create an idea and monetize it, how you leverage it via online. That's the best way to make your idea make money for you, right? So there's a couple ways to do this, but I started off with inventors first, my own with my patents, etc. But also, I discover a way. People come to me like, look, I got this issue. I know you do inventors, but I have this existing product. Someone has a t-shirt design company, soap, right? Someone has soap, makes soap. Even someone came to me just making, what's it called, bust, like faces, famous faces, characters. And it was like amazing because they had a product. Now the thing you gotta know is with business is marketing is the oxygen to every business, right? And without it, no leads, nothing coming in, it's dead. You could probably survive for a little bit, but marketing without anything else, marketing is so essential to every business. It's vital. So anyhow, I'm going to go over the 7-step system for a successful business, and it's really important that you pay attention because I overstepped lesson 1, which is the most important. The first 3 steps are so crucial that even people who have existing business that come to us to scale, I make them go through this process again. Let me say that again. I make them go through the same process again, the first 3 steps, because you always overlook things, and this will help you fine comb everything. All right. So lesson 1, the first step is called market vision. Market vision. So bear with me as I write this down. I'm doing this on the whiteboard. I'll show you later where to find this. So, market vision. So market vision is crucial. This is when you have an idea and you fine comb it, and we want to look at if it's a good idea, a bad idea, and basically what we want to do is go out to the market. We want to get your avatar locked down. We want to know who they are, who you serve. We want to know everything about them and have solicit feedback on your idea. So this could be physical or digital. I'll go over both at the same time, which is really important because the system works no matter what. A business is a business is a business. So one example I could give you is you could have a survey, right? You could have an existing product. I love giving the example of t-shirts. Someone who came to us with that t-shirt and the following is really important. So one thing he did was have a Facebook group. You could create a group. You could go and ask them, hey, I want to do new t-shirts. What do you guys think? So now he has different colors, right? That's the first question. He has different designs, right? So he has different A, B, and C, right? Let's say that's the design A, B, and C. And then he has different slogans attached to them. So when he has different slogans attached to them and he asks all these questions, guess what? They answer them and tell them how they would want the product created for them, right? So, and this leads into step 2, which is customer designing, customization. And it's important to look at it this way, but the fine combing is way more than that, because you need to know your idea, because it's your message. What is your message? Idea equals message. Okay, idea equals how you will serve your market, your customers, your client. It's really crucial and important to do that. So we have step 2, writing it down. Step 2, customer customization. Customer customization, and it's more involved with that. So you could do email blasts, you can ask people questions, solicit feedback. It's really crucial to ask what the market wants. And if you have a digital product, if you're a coach consultant and you have a course out there that you want to display, don't do it backwards, which is create the course first. How do you know what will benefit and help your audience or your market if you don't know what they need? You don't know how to answer their objections. You don't know anything about them. You're just creating a course because you think it's a good idea. That's not how it works. So how it really works is you have to do like a test run, do things for free. That's right. Do a free class, free service, a free group, and you're going to be surprised with the results and the feedback you will obtain from them, and it will help you create your course. Right? It's counterintuitive, but it's true. That's the main reason how and why you should do it this way versus doing your course, taking months to do your course. You ask your audience and your market what they need, what they want, have them create it for you. And that's the best way to implement step number 2, which is customer customization. Now, I learned this the hard way. As an inventor, I try to do it my way and think my idea was so great, which it was pretty good idea, but it's not what the market needed, and it's not what they wanted. And the issue we have is we always create so many bells and whistles that's unnecessary, and it costs more to make that people don't realize. Even with courses, too many courses. You could have cut your course in half if you could help fulfill your clients' needs and results even faster, right? Some people could do a implementation day once a month and have a result-driven, high results so fast that who needs a 20-hour course? It's unnecessary. So that's step number 2. The third step is, let me write this down. 1 minute. Step number 2, customer customization. So step number 3, we're gonna have positioning and protection. Bear with my handwriting, it's horrible. So this is later. Some people think it's first. As an inventor, we all get paranoid, and it's not necessary. You don't need a full-blown patent if you're an inventor. You don't need an LLC if you just started. DBA's fine. Trademarks for designers and all that, yeah, you should. But listen, when you're starting out, when you're trying to form a great product for your audience while you're in phase 1 and 2, step 1 and 2, market vision and customer customization, you don't need to spend thousands of dollars on patents and etc. Because first of all, let's look at the invention side. So you spend $10, $20, $50,000 on a patent. You know what's wrong with that? The problem with that is you don't even have a physical product that is manufacturing and the customer is loving it. What that means is, say you get a full-blown patent first, non-provisional patent. Then you create the product and then you start selling it, and then you hear crickets. Nobody's buying. Why? Because you didn't even have solicit feedback. You didn't even ask your customers what they wanted. It's ridiculous. And then when you do so, when you get the feedback, if you're doing on Amazon, selling on Amazon, you get 2-star ratings, you see what's the problem with it. Guess what? You're going to have to add and spend way more money on revising your patent again, which is more, tens of thousands of dollars more, all because you didn't do it right the first way. If you need to do it, yes, do it. PPA, a provisional patent application, is only $70 for micro entity, and that will cover you for 12 months, and it will give you the patent pending status, which is all you really need. LLCs, $400 or $500 to do it right. Don't do it yourself. That's why you have professionals. It's worth it, trust me. You will have missing articles, organizations, and etc. You don't want to do it like that. Learn how to delegate and leverage. That's the power of speed, right? So you don't need any of that, and we'll show you even more in depth in the training and courses how to protect yourself later on using advanced business protection strategies, using LLPs and your LLCs under those, and the trust funds and everything that will cover you, and have a family protection plan. So now let's move on to step 4. Step 4 is make it functional and tangible. Now let's go with physical first, then digital. So the physical side, let's stay with inventors, right? So there's so many ways to prove the functionality and how it works and etc. Like 3D printers, that is so cheap. You could get one for $200-300 right now. It's so cheap. And also you could have someone create it for you, delegate that service. They could have you make a STL file, and then you could upload it to your 3D printer, give it to someone else, delegate both things, and that's it. Within days or weeks, it's done, right? You could make it out of wood, you could make it out of metal. Go to a fabrication shop around you. You'll be surprised how easy it is to make things functional. You could go to universities, to internships, and have college students, get a team of them, and you could give them some money or do some type of internship program if you have an existing business, an LLC, and you could give them credits for internship. So there's so many ways to do a physical product. T-shirts, of course, get them printed out. Ask customers what they want and do it that way. So it's not hard. Digital. So like I said with the course, record and monetize everything you do. So if you're doing a video, if you're doing a group coaching, if you're in a Facebook group, record it. Do your lessons, record it. Do it like an outline, right? And I'll go with authors, right, who wants to write a book. You do the same thing, or coaches too. If you want to monetize even more, record a whole session, right, and have it strategized, strategically plan an outline of what you're going to talk about. Like if you're writing a book, the introduction, the who you are, how you became, your story, and then you have your chapters, which is your lessons or the steps like I'm doing now. Then all you have to do is send it to get it transcribed, and boom, you have your book, right? You just get it, edit it, rewrite it or whatever, slap on the cover, and you have your ebook or your physical book if you want. So that's another way to another hack right there to super monetize everything you do. Record and document, whether physical or digital. So that is really essential and important. So let's go to step number 5. Step 5 is advanced product development. Advanced funnel design, Advanced funnel designs. So we don't use regular websites. Websites are dead. That's what we say. Websites are just static, just in the air, just hanging around, hoping and praying for people to discover them, which is not a good idea. Plus, it has so many links, so many clickable links, so many details. People get so lost and confused in them that people leave. A confused buyer never buys, which is just off of Dan Kennedy right there. And that's why we use advanced funnel systems. And not only we use advanced websites that is like a salesperson that guides your customers to the buying process from beginning to end. It starts at the beginning with your ads, which is a conversation, entering a conversation in your buyer's mind already that they're already having, right? That's what that's what the marketing and sales is the buying process through that funnel, and then you take them to a lead magnet, get their contact information, and then you go to sell them something, and then you upsell them and heavily monetize that lead, and you could upsell, get them to a higher ticket offer, and keep retention on them and keep them coming back. Do follow-up sequences, which is a big issue businesses have. I find out no one's doing email follow-ups, no one's doing calling, no one's doing direct mail, which surprisingly is the highest open rate, and no one's doing follow-ups. You could do Messenger too, WhatsApp, Instagram. So no one's doing the follow-up sequence. So the advanced funnel designs we built is a whole follow-up sequence from the beginning, even organic, not just ads, till the end, which is to retention, to memberships, or entering them into a higher coaching ticket program if you have that, or a higher premium product you want to sell them. So now we have number 6 is advanced marketing. So advanced marketing, I mentioned some already, which is you want to master your message, which comes from step 1, remember? So that message, the idea, which is a message that you want to relate and give to your customers, how to serve them the best. So this message is so crucial that all the way down back, now we're in step 6. Now you really need it, because now advanced marketing, the way we do it is different, because we want to take your message that is so good, it's directed straight to your customer, to your target audience, that no matter what platform you're using, don't get mixed up with, oh, you can only use Facebook or YouTube or Facebook or Instagram, LinkedIn, TikTok. Listen, it doesn't matter what platform you use. What matters is where your audience is hanging out, where they're most located, where is the people that are successful already in your niche, where are they at? So that's where all the traffic is going, right? So you want to put your business in front of that traffic, get some of that, and you also want to master your messaging. So no matter what platform you do use to monetize new people, then guess what? You will always have customers and clients and leads coming in. So that's so important. And you could do this easily by organic methods, which is what we help walk you through first. So you could make money, have money coming in, so you could use that money and invest it back into making ads and scale. And that's how you grow the fastest. And the 7th step is sell it or scale it. So physical first, so inventors, surprise, guess what? You can have a great creation, a great product, you're already making money up to this step, and you're like, you know what, I have another idea. So now you have some options. So one option, which I'm doing in the process now, is selling one of my products that I have patent. And guess what? It's not being licensed. I'm not leasing it or licensing it out, which, if you know or you don't know, is only like 5% average of royalties, which is not good enough for me, right? You could just sell the whole business, right? And it goes by, they give you like what you make a month. Sometimes it's calculated that way. Whatever you make a month, they do it for the whole year and a couple years, so that they'll give you that what it's potentially worth. And that's one way to just sell the business, flip businesses, and you could sell it, you could lease it, and not royalties, but leasing it as in you step down and have someone else own it, and you still have partial ownership, but have someone else run the company for you. And then you could scale it, and thus the 7-figure product creation comes from our methods of just scaling it and making 100, 500,000 a month just by monetizing and using multi-platforms and using everything you do. Like this video right now, I'm doing different things. I'm doing YouTube, podcast, Clubhouse. So multitasking. Take all this. I could transcribe this now. I could turn this into a ebook, a free report, so I could capture leads because this is valuable information. And also, I could sell it or make it as a pre-course. Anything I want to do with this content I just created right now with you. So that is the 7-step system for a successful business. I kept it short and sweet intentionally. I have lots of things to do. Just testing this multi-platform out, and I will be doing this from time to time, breaking it down even more. And if you're interested in learning more, where you could find me and my services, you could go to mantech-designs/innovation-starter-kit-free to get your innovation starter kit. It's free. You get a blueprint of what I just discussed today, and you also get some free video training and series and more in detail of the first crucial steps, the first 3 steps that you need to be successful from the start. So you do it right the first time. That's what we believe in. So thanks for joining and tuning in. Have a blessed day, and to your success.